Hi, good evening. I'm Vishwas Shankar, Program Manager with the Frost & Sullivan's Automotive and Transportation Practice. I'm here with Ken Washington, who's the Vice President for the Research and Advanced Engineering with Ford Motor Company. Good evening, Ken.
Good evening.
Thank you for the interview. And Ken, I have probably one big question to start with. Autonomous vehicles, everybody's talking about the big buzzword, and I wanted to know from Mark and Raj NAIAS meeting today that they're talking about the largest vehicle of automotive autonomous vehicle fleet testing and testing that's happening in the snow belt over here. There's a lot of discussions and hype that's going on. Tell us something that's happening around this front.
Well, it's a very talked about topic, and at Ford, this isn't a new topic, and I think that's really important to understand that we have been doing autonomous vehicle technology development and research for more than a decade, dating all the way back to the DARPA challenge. And that's important and relevant because that put us on the path to develop what we define as full level 4 autonomy, where the driver can be taken out of the loop. And we're excited about that because it's going to change people's lives. And autonomy for us is part of a broader smart mobility strategy which is aimed at making people's lives better. So what better way to make people's lives better than enabling them to be fully out of the loop on a journey where they can go from point A to point B when they can't drive or they don't want to drive. We're making great progress toward that vision and toward that future, where we have shown that our vehicles can operate and navigate under snow conditions. That's a direct result of the approach that we've taken and designed over more than a decade that leverages high-resolution maps and high-resolution light detection and ranging, or LiDAR sensors. And the way we knit all that together to create an ability for the vehicle to navigate safely in multiple environments.
Yeah, it's very interesting when the Ford team unveiled today at their event about the wearables lab at Dearborn and everything, and also there's a lot of activities that's happening at the Silicon Valley. Anything you would like to comment on that? What's happening today and what's going to be happening 3 years from now on that particular front?
Well, we're excited about opening the wearables lab because, again, that's part of a larger strategy to make people's lives better. Because if you're in a vehicle and you've got a wearable, it'll enable you to be alerted. It'll automatically alert the vehicle about your state of health. This lab is going to help us do research into how wearable technology and other connected technologies can help make people's lives better as the car becomes much more digital, becomes much more of a smart connected device on the Internet of Things. That's just one example. It's the tip of the iceberg. There's many other innovations that happen or that are possible by connecting the car onto the Internet, like having the car talk to your smart home. We prototyped that through our relationship with Amazon, so you can talk to your smart home and other devices in your home through the Amazon Alexa cloud. That's another great example of how the smart car, connected car, will become a bigger part of a smart mobility ecosystem to change people's lives.
Yeah, you really have hit the nail on the head when you connected with folks who did try and talk to partners, new partners for the automotive ecosystem like Amazon or the likes of wearable companies in the future. So it makes somebody like me who is not a Ford customer currently to even look at a Ford brand, because I kind of associate with the other partners that Ford is trying to partner with. So it makes life easy for me to kind of use those products at home or inside the car or anywhere where I feel like Ford or somebody is trying to do best in this particular field. So it's exciting times ahead.
It's very exciting, and innovation is not new to Ford. I mean, we've been innovating since the very beginnings of the company, starting with our founder who put the world on wheels. So he was the original innovator, the ultimate tinkerer. That ecosystem, that culture lives today at Ford. Our opening of our Silicon Valley lab is taking that to even another level, where we've opened our doors to other technology innovators in the Silicon Valley community, and we are now part of that community. We have become a member of the community by spending time there and meeting other executives and other technology providers, opening our doors. We've visited with over 200 technology companies in our Silicon Valley lab. So clearly we are being viewed as a part of the community. That's raising the bar for us. It's making it easier for us to identify and bring technologies into our technology ecosystem at Ford, so we can do things like connect our cars to the internet so they can talk to your smart home, and do things like accelerate our autonomous vehicle program, and advance our smart mobility program so that we can do things like dynamic shuttle and own the whole technology stack to do data and analytics through a cloud capability that we're doing through a partnership with IBM. These are just a few examples of many things that are now very possible because we are viewing ourselves as both a car company and a mobility company.
Interesting. And one last comment for the viewers, and what do you wanted to talk about Ford Pass and how it's going to be the big platform that Ford is going to use to kind of go to the next level to connect with the consumers?
Right. So all of these things I've been talking about are about transitioning and adding a service capability into our portfolio so that you can get to where you want to go with services. And as we bring these services to market, Ford Pass is going to give our customers an ability to use those services and take full advantage of them by having them all tied into a marketplace so they have easy access on a cell phone or a mobile device, so that they have on-demand help from their own assistant, so they can just call anytime and get help from a Ford Pass guide. And so they can visit a Ford Pass hub and experience in real physical spaces technologies that we are bringing into our mobility solution set, and so that they can have other experiences with our partners through our partnership strategies, like with our partnership with McDonald's and 7-Eleven. Those are the first two of many that we plan to announce as part of our Ford Pass strategy. So Ford Pass is going to take us to the next level and enable new experiences for our customers so that mobility is something that they can enjoy and get the most out of.
I have one question, but I'll keep it for the next auto show or something. $4.5 billion on the electrification, and any known technology within Ford will be rightly used on all models. Maybe I'll reserve your comments, but if you have anything to add as concluding remarks, it'd be nice to take it from you.
As part of our core business strategy is to continue to increase our electrified vehicle fleet. We are very serious about electrified vehicles. We'll continue to advance that technology, so look forward to selling more and more of those vehicles in the future.
It's exciting times ahead. Thank you.